streets, as in there's literally bodies on the streets. There is bodies on the streets every single day, and the whiskey is running out, so I have indeed resorted to actually drinking oil. Turns out it has a pretty fucking good taste when you get used to it. But my point is, you're going to need something big and fascinating to look at if you want to make a statement in this war, because if this is anything like the last war, that means that basically you only stay alive if you make yourself look good. So I have one here. It's called the Superior Arena cover, and that means it's based around, you know, the heart. It's named after it. Basically it's pretty small, but hear me out, here's the good bit. It has a heart compartment. What's the heart compartment, I hear you ask? I will answer you any time of the day. The heart compartment, it keeps grenades. See, there you are. There comes that little shred of interest that I knew you would fucking have. But if you don't want that, if you want something a bit more, I don't know, homicide, like maybe you want to kill everyone, I can respect that. I did that too in my first time in the other war. So what we can do, this one here, it is it's called a student throw. Now it's called a student throw because a lot of the kids in the university used to use it, including me when I was in the university. Why did they use it? Why was it interesting to them? Let me answer that right away. They liked it because you know, it's easy to come back away. A lot of people use violin cases. Do people even play instruments anymore? Never mind. But that's what it was called. It was called the student throw, and basically students would have it in the common rooms and no one would even notice. People would come in for checks and no one would know. No one would know. So I think it could be pretty perfect if that's what you're looking for. No, that's fine, that's fine. We'll find you something better. We'll make you something better. How am I? Oh, tell you what, my friend, how about, given that this war business any day now is going to reach the central city? Oh, didn't you know? Yes, they're using the sewers this time. Isn't it fabulous? My friend Jack, he has an airship. He is 4 shops down. Now, if you are actually interested, you can play an artillery man and we can shoot people together and it'll be great. It'll be fabulous. The war will be... No, do you agree? See, I had a feeling that you would agree. Now, this means technically that you're going to become my second. I haven't had a second in years. Oh, good memories. Oil. Should always drink it. So, there's some things we will need to discuss, even though it is just a lot of me talking, but I really don't mean to. First thing we need to discuss, what's your opinion on the government? Good. And what's your opinion on the royals? Take your time. Okay, perfect. And what's your opinion on the rich? Exactly, that's what I've been saying for years. Eat the rich, but no one thinks that cannibalism is okay. They'll get used to it once the war gets going. Everyone's inhibitions will leave them. Laws will be gone. People's morals will be gone. Oh, it's going to be such a good time. Guns. That's what we need. Oh, no. Okay, thinking about it at best. We have 4 days. Why 4? I hear you ask. Why 4? I hear you cry. Because now the war has officially been announced, the royals are going to start trying to transport citizens out of the city. What do you mean? Why are we not going? Why do you think that I don't want to leave the city? Because the war is going to happen. Yes, see, not all of us want to go out to be a refugee in the countryside. Some of us don't want to be evacuated. I actually enjoy it. Why? Because I make such good business. I once sold 10 guns a day on the battlefield. Yes, during the battle. Supplies got low, factories shut down, people get desperate. I once made a gun out of cans. Yeah. Some of them had like liquid in them before. Some of them had like beans in them. So it was a good time. They weren't really guns, really. They shot potatoes and turnips. But that's a story for another day. We need to get a battle plan, you and I, what we're actually going to do, given that the war has started. So we will start making a lot of guns, like so many, like far too many. And we're going to get some wheelbarrows and we're going to start transporting them to Jack's house. The airship owner, good minds, good for you. We're going to get them there. And once they're there, we can get on the airship and start stocking other supplies. Now, of course, we need to eat. I'll bring a barrel of oil. As I said, you will get used to it. Don't drink it every single day because water isn't going to last for long. Poor thing. No, of course, water isn't going to last for long. It's going to run out in about a week. Trust me, they turn off the taps. No, it's not a conspiracy. And also, keep your bottle caps because coin isn't going to mean much for much longer. Yes, I'm serious. Why does everyone doubt me when I'm telling the whole fucking truth? Anyway, what we're going to do is, after that, once we get all the supplies, it's going to be just you, me, and Jack for a while. I'm sorry, it's not going to be much fun. You're going to be a bit tempered down by both of us. Well, as much as I'm happy and airy now, let's just say when things actually get into the swing of it, I get a bit, I don't know, war lusty. Just for the fun of it anyway. Like, oh, honestly, you're going to love the war. It really is good fun. It's pretty clean fun at times. Sometimes you'll meet some other airshipmen, and you'll get to sit down in our ship port and have a drink and talk about how much you hate the rich and rob the rich. And honestly, it's just a good time. But then sometimes that air captain betrays you, and you have to skin them alive and steal all the guns. I thought exactly what else was I meant to do, but you will be seeing a lot of things in this war that you're probably not going to enjoy very much, but trust me, you will get over it. You will start to dissociate and not even realize what's happening after about 10 minutes. Probably because of all the sirens. You know, bright lights, loud noises kind of turns the brain off. Maybe that's what happened to me. Yeah, I like it anyway. So, once we've done that, what is you and me going to do when this war's over again? If we don't cause, you know, a forever war with the thing with the royals, what are we going to do? I agree. That's exactly what we should do. We should start another one. That's not what you said. I swear it is. Honestly, it's just what I'm thinking. Well, I kind of want to start another war anyway after this one, but not with this city. This one's getting a bit boring. I mean, this is my second time doing this. I want to start one with the other city, the one down south. Yes, I mean Onyx Ward. I want to start going to Onyx Ward. Of course, it's the main city in this whole place. I'm sure I could set up a shop there. Would you be up for it? Perfect. Anyway, look, we have many things that we need to do, and I think that you are just the perfect candidate for being my friend in this terrible war. Don't you agree? And don't worry, when all this is done and all of it is said, you can do what you want. You don't have to like be with me or anything, unless you want to. No, okay, that's fine. So yes, we're going to go to Jack's then. Perfect. I like the way you think. Shall we, my friend? Oh, perfect. Anyway, before we go, we should... Oh, that's not good. Oh, it's already started, hasn't it? Oh my god. Well, as much as I thought we were going to have a nice leisurely, gaslit walk down the street, Jack's, I don't think that's going to be possible anymore. To Jack's house then.